Well, hello and welcome to Gaming for Fish. We're going to be playing Crimetown Chaos in Roblox today. And we're just going to get to it. We're going to have some fun, have a good old time, go out and smack some people around, start some fights, as long as they don't start them with me. Wait, what are you doing? Just wanting to fight me? Bro, I just saw you. I just got in here. I just teleported and now you want to fight me already. What's wrong with you? This is not how people operate in normal society. Okay, well, I guess they don't normally have cops running around just causing violence too, so we gotta. Alright, well, they're just at their little clubs out and just punching me and hitting me. The violent society here. Alright, while we go back and forth with the police and hit each other, I guess, and cause all kinds of problems, let's hear a joke. Why did the crime boss get kicked out of the cooking class? He kept saying, "Forget about it, the recipe, make it disappear." How about that? Forget about it, right? Forget about it, it's all wrong, your tone, it's wrong. So he said, forget the recipe, make it disappear. Okay, that's why he's kicked out of the cooking class. I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense. I guess it would, but the recipe, I don't know. Why is he in the cooking class in the first place? That's my question. Let's try another one. Let's go in the parking lot here. The arcade is the most colorful thing around. So, really, okay. What are you guys doing over here? You're on the ground. Just, oh my goodness, what is happening to your head? Okay, you're just going crazy. Okay, Big Tony tried online dating, but every time he said, "I'll take care of you," he got reported. Wow. Well, it was online dating. Unless he said he was Big Tony, unless he said he was gonna hurt somebody. why would they get reported? "I'll take care of you." That's not bad, unless he's saying something else, But Big Tony can say to somebody, "I'll take care of you," without implying that he's gonna hurt them. So maybe he wants to take care of him, give him roses, take him to dinner, take him to the movie, and be nice, That can happen. That's possible. Big Tony could be a nice guy. He's on an online dating website. He's not trying to hurt somebody. I don't think. I hope not. He's just trying to find a partner and find love. Okay. Or Big Tony just can't get a break, I guess. Then again, I don't know what he's done. Maybe he's broken legs. Maybe he kind of deserves it. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, just whacking police with a stop sign. That's always not appropriate behavior. Also, so. Alright, let's see. So I got a stop sign. Can they take out stop signs? Can the police remove stop signs? Do they have the same powers as me? Because that's pretty powerful to take out a stop sign. So is this Superman versus General Zod, where they the same powers, or the police? I don't know. It looks like they never stop coming. It's like the Matrix. Agent Smith, I believe that's his name, right? Just keeps on repopulating. Just takes over other people in the Matrix. It's kind of what's happening with these police here. No, it's Mr. Anderson. Alright, let's try another joke. Alright, I don't think you get tired of listening to me babble on about stop signs and police and them chasing me down. Why did the crime boss go to therapy? By the way, these are my first time hearing these jokes too, so, it might seem kind of silly. I don't know, but I'm just going to do them anyways. Why did the crime boss go to therapy? He couldn't stop making people offers they couldn't refuse, even the therapist. This is kind of really crappy jokes. Alright, let's go on. Let's see. I gotta find something that's good. What's Big Tony? Why is Big Tony? Tony Soprano? Is that what it's from? Big Tony? Why does it gotta be Big Tony? What's Big Tony's favorite game? Monopoly. Because he already owns the boardwalk and you owe him rent. Okay, well, these aren't very good. How do you know the crime boss is on a diet? He said he's cutting out the cobs and a few loose ends, so why? Well, loose ends, what does that mean? Does it mean he's gonna hurt somebody? He's cutting out, taking a diet. Not a diet, it's not about hurting somebody. Where are we at here? We got, okay, we got firepower, and we're just going to pump your guts full of lead. Okay, so. Oh, what is he got? Oh, nope. Alright. Hey, ow. That must have hurt. That was like a metal pipe or crowbar or something? Because it was. Wait, did it hit my metal? Why did it make a metal sound? Oh. Dude, that was not cool. Where did that car come from? Did it turn that corner or did it come straight out of the wall? You never know with Roblox. It's basically just walking around like shooting people and who knows what. Alright. This game is just like so random. Where'd the tree and the bed? Oh, am I taking those? I guess so. Oh, I'm gonna throw them. Alright, well. I threw it and it didn't go anywhere. Okay, taking the tree inside. Donut shop. Just randomly taking items. Okay, that works for me. So, a donut shop. It's a little short story about a donut shop. Big Tony opens a donut shop. Again with Big Tony. Let's figure another name. Let's call him Chuck. Little Chuck. No, not Big Tony. Little Chuck opens a bakery. Little Chuck had a change of heart. Tired of the crime life, he opened a donut shop. But old habits die hard. Little Chuck Treats had the best cannoli in town. You have cannoli in a donut shop or a bakery? I'm doing it, you know, that's how we're doing. We're doing cannolis and donut shops. Mainly because people were afraid not to love them. Okay, well. One day a food critic wrote a lukewarm review. Too much sugar, not enough flavor. The next day the critic woke up to find 12 piping hot cannolis on his doorstep and his dog wearing a tiny apron. The note read, "Next time you taste the cannoli or the cannoli tastes you." Alright, well that's, you know, good for little Chuck there. Is it even good though? It says they weren't, you know, people who were food afraid, but had more sugar. I don't know. I guess they had no choice. Oh, there I am, beaten down on the ground. So I got restarted here. Run around, walk around, enjoy the plants, take the plant, throw the plant at somebody. Wow, you did not even get phased by that. Like, is that a door? Lego buildings are like, okay, throw the chair. Oh, that was actually a good throw. That was pretty cool. Hey, get away from me. That was pretty cool. Hey, that hurts. Stop it. So rude. I mean, I can throw chairs at people without being hit by you, okay? Well, that's pretty good. They took me out. Health 0 of 100. Respawn. Alright. Whoa. Oh, it's really bad. And then it's like crowded. It's just like a lot of noise and stuff. Alright. Crime Boss goes to parent-teacher night. Oh, this song is good. What's not Big Tony? What's the name of something else? It's named it. You know what? The crime boss can be Belinda. Belinda's son, little Vinny, had been acting out in school. So Belinda showed up for parent-teacher night, dressed in a pinstripe suit and sunglasses. The teacher nervously said, "Vinny's been borrowing other kids' lunch money." Belinda nodded. "So what's I'm hearing this? He's an entrepreneur." "No, Mrs. Belinda, that's not..." Belinda cut in. "Tell you what, I'll donate new desks to the school. Vinny gets an A in business class." 2 weeks later, Vinny was class president. The desks were made of marble. The school mascot now wore a fedora. Okay, well, I mean, why would you buy a desk made of marble, though? I mean, that's like overdoing it. That's kind of random. Okay. What do we got going on in this game here? Weird stories that make no sense. Alright, you stop it. Why are you all the same? Like, I told you. Okay, stop hitting me. You were so... Please donate. Why would I donate? Donate to my own cause. Like, I need medical, like, help and bills and stuff. Getting smashed over the head. Oh, that's great. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, Big Tony goes to therapy. Therapeutic. You know what? Why are we doing that? Not Big Tony, not Belinda, not Little Chuck. Let's go with just a random name. Mel. Mel. You know what? Let's go backwards. Let's go Lem. It's little, Big Lem. Let's go Big Lem. You know what? Maybe Lem is big. Big Lem goes to therapy. Big Lem had it all. Money, power, and suspicious number of uncles named Sal. But he couldn't sleep. He was haunted by guilt. He visited a therapist. Doctor, he said, every night I see the face of Joey Bagels. Well, who is Joey Bagels? Tony looked down. He's my favorite baker. One day he overcooked a stromboli. The therapist blinked. What happened to him? Tony shrugged. Let's just say he's now Joey Crumbs. Okay, let's not do those anymore. Let's just leave that stuff alone, because silence, if I just sat here in silence, is probably better than a lot of those jokes and stories. I mean, admit it, it's a fact. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna hit you. You know, you're gonna hit me and say you wanna fight me, so I'm just gonna take you out first. Oh, whack. Okay, so you got smacked. It's police. They're just everywhere. This is pretty much all it, right? You just hit somebody and then somebody comes after you, and you pick up trees and then punching bag people things. What are those things called? I don't know, it's like punching bag, but is there a name for that? Is there a name for those dudes that are punching bags? Alright, let's hear another story. This one's called The Kind Father. Vinny, Soft Hands Moretti, was not your typical crime boss material. He was 22, wore cardigans, had a passion for poetry. It's not poetry, it's pottery, and ran a moderately successful Etsy store selling hand-painted mugs with motivational quotes like, breathe or else. But when his grandpa, Don Salvatore, the shark Moretti, suddenly retired to Florida, Vinny was named the head of the family. No one saw it coming, especially not Vinny. At the first big meeting with the other families, Vinny stood at the head of the table, accidentally holding a breadstick like a cigar. Gentlemen, he said nervously, I propose we cut back on organized crime and maybe do a bake sale. There was silence. Then old Don Bruno scoffed. What is this, a tea party? Yes, Vinny beamed. Next Sunday, bring cupcakes. Instead of extortion, Vinny launched the Protection and Puppies program. You paid a small monthly fee, and in return, his guys walked your dog, watered your plants, and sometimes threatened your ex. Only emotional. Instead of money laundering, he introduced money cleaning. His crew literally helped people fix their credit and do taxes. And that's, better use of their time, I'd say. That's my opinion. And instead of turf wars, he created the Community Garden Turf Project, where rival gangs competed to grow the biggest zucchini. Oh my. At first, the other crime bosses mocked him. Thought he was a joke. But then they saw results. People loved Vinny. Crime rates dropped. The neighborhood was spotless. The FBI even dropped their investigation after Vinny helped Agent Kolaski get a mortgage. Vinny was featured in Forbes under top 30 mob bosses rebranded as nonprofits. Top 30 mob bosses rebranded as nonprofits. Okay, so why would Forbes even have that? That doesn't make any sense. But anyways, one day, an old reporter asked him, Vinny, how'd you change the game? He smiled and held up a mug that read, kill them with kindness and cookies. Alright, that's the end of that story. No moral to the story, no nothing. Just the end of the story. Thank goodness. Thank goodness that is the end of the story, because that is horrible. Alright, well, thanks for watching this random, walkabout of, no point either. I got the health, I got ammo, I got money. I guess I'm just collecting money, 4 coins, but, really? Just running backwards. And yeah, that's just crazy. So I don't know what's happening. I don't really care. Just kind of a lot of violence, a lot of movement, a lot of shooting, a lot of hitting, and a lot of threatening. But at least we had some good, okay, I wouldn't say good. I'll say good, but really good jokes and stories. You're kind of crappy at it, you know, to be honest. If you hung out this long, I can just say that now, because it doesn't matter if you hung out. Like, you're probably gone. I'm just talking to myself at this point. There's no point in me even talking right now, because, like, 99.9% of people are gone at this point. Just to hear me ramble about some goofy stories about Vinny and Little Chuck and whatever else I named people. But here we are. Alright, swing the stop sign. Alright, well, hopefully, if you stuck around, you at least halfway liked some of the jokes and the stories. If not, it's not my fault. I just, just say them, just read them. I didn't make them up, I didn't write them out. It's not my short story thing going on. So if you like them, then complain to somebody else, I guess. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe. And just remember, do not cause violence, because this is not a happy world. That is not a pleasant world. Always looking over your back and worried about getting beat up. So make sure you're kind to others and do not cause violence. And take care.